Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we are going to share a few easy and free ways to make your audio sound better. Watch till the end for the extra Jugadu tips which can ease your experience of fine-tuning the audio. Without any further ado, let's get started. During this lockdown, some of you might have started a YouTube channel and want to improve the audio quality of your videos. Some might be working on their voiceovers, singing, or whatever may be the reason. This video helps you to learn something new, that too in an easy way. If you like the way our audio sounds, you can get your audio sound like it or maybe even better. How do we do it? We start the recording process on our phone itself with the default voice recorder app. If you aren't satisfied with the default app, you can use other free apps available on Play Store and App Store also. We didn't buy any external mic for our recording purpose and record through the mic of the earphones which we got with our phone. Most of the smartphones deliver great audio quality if you use them efficiently. Now comes the recording part. We prefer to record it in a single go to avoid any changes in voice modulation, and also editing and managing multiple audio files will somewhat be a tedious task. Simply saying, if you recorded some part of the audio in the morning and rest of the part in the evening, the environment around you changes. The way you speak and the voice levels may also change, and you may also get two different audio files to work on. To fix all of these, you have to spend extra time in the editing process. Even if we make mistakes, we just continue to move forward and record the same lines again because it's easy to delete the part which you don't want rather than recording again and making it sound exactly the same. And also, if possible, prefer a silent environment, switch off any fans and close the windows to eliminate those distracting noises. But we know sometimes it's gurmy and you have no other option. In those cases, when you hit the record button, wait for a few seconds and then start speaking. By doing this, while editing later on, we can specify this noise to the editing software so that it can remove it from the entire audio. Here comes the fine-tuning part. Once we are done with our recording, we use a free software called Audacity, which you may have already heard about. It's a cross-platform tool and can be used on Windows, Mac and Linux also. If you want to edit audio on your smartphone, there are apps like Lexus Audio Editor on Play Store and App Store which provide similar functionalities of Audacity. Once you open Audacity, you can click on File, select Import and click on Audio, or you can directly drag and drop your audio files into it. You can also record audio directly within Audacity by clicking on red record button. There are many professional features within which we may not use. So don't get confused if you find a complex layout of the software. We only use the basic ones. And in case you mess up somewhere, just hit the Ctrl Z keys to undo the action and Ctrl Y to redo it. If you are on a Mac, just replace Ctrl wherever you find in this video with the command button and you are good to go. The first thing we do here is to remove any noise within the recording. We select the noise part of the recording and go to the effects section and select noise reduction. In the window that pops up, you have to click on Get Noise Profile. By doing this, you are telling Audacity that it should remove that type of noise which you have selected. Once you teach it what type of noise to remove, select the audio from where you want to remove noise. You can select individual tracks by clicking on the left side of the track, or you can also click Ctrl A to select everything. Now again, go to the effects section, select noise reduction, and this time you have to click on OK in the box that pops up with the default settings. That's it. If you still find some noise, you can repeat the same process of specifying Audacity where the noise is and it will do the job. Next, we apply the compression effect. What this does is, if your audio has some extreme high or low points, it brings them close to some average level to the rest of the audio, so that the high or low points don't get clipped away when you apply any other effects. We just leave everything at the default and click OK. After this, if you want to add some punch in your audio, go to Effect and select the filter curve. In the box that pops up, select Manage, go to Factory Presets and click on Bass Boost. Here the default would be around 9 decibels, but you can drag it down to 3 or 4 decibels and click on OK. After you do this, go to the Effects section and select Normalize. What this actually does is to bring the different sound levels of the selected audio and make them all as close as possible to the same volume. To use this, select the audio where you want to apply this effect. If you want all your clips to match, click Ctrl A to select everything. Now go to the Effects section, select Normalize and click OK. Similar to the bass boost, you can also add a treble boost. Go to Effect and select the filter curve. In the box that pops up, select Manage, go to Factory Presets and click on Treble Boost. Like before, the default would be around 9 decibels. You can drag it down to 3 or 4 decibels and click on OK. After applying this, again go to the Effects section and apply Normalize. The bass boost and treble boost are optional and we rarely use them. If you want to add some weight to your audio, you can apply these, or else noise reduction, compression and normalize would be sufficient for basic audio editing. These three are the most used effects in our audio fine-tuning. But as we are already talking about audio, we will cover the rest of the features you can try out. You can also try Amplify in the Effects section. With this, you can adjust the sound level of the audio manually. You can lower it or make it louder as per your requirement. Just select the audio, go to Effect and click on Amplify. In the box that pops up, you can drag the slider or you can even enter the values manually. 0 means the current level, negative value means to lower and the positive value means to increase the sound level. You can increase or decrease in the multiples of 2 decibels till you reach your desired levels. Below the amplify effect, you can see the change pitch and change speed effects. In change pitch, you can create voice effects like chipmunk, robot or any such artificial voices. Once you select change pitch, you can adjust the slider or enter values manually. If the slider is towards left, it creates a beast or robot-like effect. And if it's towards right, you get a high-pitched chipmunk style effect.
These are not much useful in day-to-day audio tuning purposes unless you intend to use such voices.
And the other is change speed effect, which you might have already guessed. It changes the speed of your audio. If the slider is towards left, it slows down the audio, and if the slider is towards right, it speeds up. You can even enter the desired time you want your audio to be, and it sets the speed automatically. Sometimes you might be working with several audio clips and might want to blend them seamlessly. In such scenarios, you can use the fade in and fade out under the effect section. Once you arrange your audios one above the other, you can select some part at the end of the first clip and apply fade out. Then select some part at the beginning of the next clip and apply fade in. You can then get a smooth transition between those clips. You can even separate vocals from a song by using vocal reduction and isolation in the effects section. Once you select that, choose your required element from the action drop-down and adjust sliders for better control. There aren't any predefined values for these effects and you have to experiment and adjust settings as required. These are a few basic yet powerful effects in Audacity which might help you. We mostly use the default settings, but you can experiment with other values. But one thing to always remember is to don't overdo any effect. It may break down the originality. Just tune the settings slightly, or if you are a beginner, just go with the defaults. Here comes the Jugadu tips. While recording with your phone or earphones mic, don't place the mic directly in front of your mouth. Keep it slightly away to the left or right side of the mouth so that when you speak, let the air escape from the front and mic can still catch your sound. Or else you will hear some rumbling noise due to air hitting the mic directly. You can also experiment by wrapping the mic with a single layer of thin cloth like a handkerchief for smooth audio. Many times you may want to add some pauses or blank space between your lines. In such case, you can click on Generate and select Silence. In the window that pops up, you can select how many seconds or minutes or hours of silence you want to add and click OK. We generally add 0.25 seconds of silence across our audio to maintain consistency. But every time going to generate and clicking on silence and setting values would be redundant. What we do here is we select that empty space, hit the Ctrl C to copy it once and we paste it wherever we want by clicking Ctrl V. If you want a long pause, paste it twice. You can do the same if you want to manually remove the extra noise or sounds. Sometimes in our audio, we get to hear the sound of the earphones hitting the phone or such random noises. We just copy an empty space and paste it in such points. Sometimes while editing, you may find out that you have made a mistake while recording. Now, instead of recording that again, just go through your audio once and find if you have said the same word anywhere else. If yes, you can just copy paste it. We do it most of the time. If you want to separate audio from a video file, you can use Audacity for that as well. Just drag and drop the video file into Audacity and export it as MP3. After doing all these, if our audio still has any imperfections, we just download a free background music without any copyright and use it to run in the background by decreasing its volume to around -10 or 15 with amplify effect. This mild music can cover up any noticeable imperfections. Once we feel satisfied with our audio, we just save the project first for any future edits by clicking on Save Project in the File menu. And then we export the audio by clicking on File, select Export as MP3 under the Export menu. We set the quality to Insane, which exports the audio at 320 kbps. We leave the others at default and hit the Save button. Disclaimer: this is the process that we follow and you might be comfortable with your own process. You need not change your entire workflow, but you can grasp any tips that can improve your workflow and your audio quality. The link to Audacity is provided in the description box below. Your phones or mics may export files in various formats, and to edit them on Audacity, you may require additional plugins like Lame or FFmpeg. Those links are also provided. Do let us know how many of them you already use. If you know some amazing tricks that you want us to know which might make our workflow easy, do comment them. That's it for today guys, see you in the next one.